Hey Bruce Betties, what is up? My name is Jared from Frosted Network, and today we are going to go ahead and build the evolutions of Bulbasaur. So we're going to be building Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur, all in 16-bit pixel. I'm going to be doing this for all of the first generation Pokemon, and I'm going to have them down in a playlist down in the comment section description with a link that you guys can click to watch all of them when they come out. If you guys could drop a like and leave a comment on what kind of Pokemon and other things that you guys would like. Would you guys like statues of them? Would you guys like 16-bit, 64-bit, like different kinds of pixel art, or just different kinds of Pokemon, or just different kinds of 16-bit characters in general? It doesn't have to be Pokemon. Just leave it down in the comment section and let me know. So what we're going to go ahead and need to build Bulbasaur is we're going to need black wool, cyan wool, light blue wool, white wool, red wool, lime wool, and green wool. So go ahead and gather those items now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started using the black wool. What we're going to go ahead and do is start by going 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks long in a vertical stance. We're then going to go 1, 2, 3, having 2 blocks connected like so. Then we're going to go up and diagonal by 1 and move it 3 blocks high. Then add 1 block. Then we're going to go ahead and add 3 blocks, making this a T by adding 1 block above and 1 block below. And then we're just going to make it an L, so that way we have 1 curvature right there. We're going to go ahead and add 2 blocks right here, the black wool. Move up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up by 1. 1, 2, 3, down by 2, over by 2, down and diagonal by 1, down by 3. We're then going to go in by 1, and then add 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right here on the second one down, we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, oops, hold on. So it's 1, 2, 3 like this. Then we're going to go up, and then over to make this 4, like so. Then we're going to add 1 diagonal block right there. So now we have the outside of his top, and then you can start to see the side of his face and his back right here. So we're going to start on the back part right here and go over by 1, 2, 3, and then right there. Yep, okay, I just wanted to make sure I had to think about that. And then we're going to start right here and go 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 over. We're going to go up by 2 and have 2 diagonal like that. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is go 1, that's 1 block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to start on the front of his face and go diagonal down by 1 and then over by 2. Since this did not connect, we need to go add another one on the bottom like so. So this bottom one is now a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks long. There we go. I just wanted to measure. And then you should have the outline of Bulbasaur here. We're going to then move on to the cyan wool. We're going to add cyan wool all along the bottom here. 1 here, oops, 1 here, and 1 here. We're going to move 1 there and 1 there. So it should look like that. Let me just back up for you guys for a second. We're going to go up and diagonal and over. So there should be 2 block gap right here before we start. A 1 block gap between this, and then add 3. Start here, go down by 1, add 1 block, and add another one, so it's diagonal like so. Go back to the black wool, go 1, 2, 1, 2. Break out your red wool, place 1 there, your white wool, and there we go. You guys can then go ahead and go back to the cyan wool and go up like this, up by 3 blocks. Break out the black wool, place 1 black wool right here. Okay. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is take the cyan wool and go up to here, adding it right there as well. Just keep going and filling all of this in until we reach his feet, and then we're going to place 1 right there. Break out the white wool once again, place that like so. I'm going to place 1 white wool in the corner, and then fill this in with cyan right there. So if you guys don't have that, make sure you guys just take a quick little look. I'll take away the hands so that you guys can see. Just pause it here if you guys want to take a quick look. Then we're going to switch over to the blue wool, and wherever we didn't fill in with the cyan wool, we're just going to fill in with the light blue wool. And we're just going to keep going, filling this all in. Oops, and I fell down. There we go. So now that we have his, hold on, my keyboard's stuck. Well, now that we have his body filled in right here, what we're going to go ahead and do is work on his top. So we're going to need to get the green wool. We're going to start right here and go 1, 2, 3, in by 1, up by 2, so it connects like that. Then we're going to start in this corner right here, go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 down, and then we're going to go 1, 2, like that. Then the rest of this is going to be filled in with lime wool, so you guys can go ahead and just do that. Oops. There we are. And I'm just gonna fill all of this in. Bulbasaur is fairly easy to build, so it's quick and easy to do. And we are done with Bulbasaur. So that's what Bulbasaur looks like when he is all done. Now we're about to move on to Ivysaur, so if you guys do not have this, make sure you guys rewind the video and rewatch it so that way you guys have it correct. And then we'll move on to Ivysaur. Okay guys, we are back, and what we're going to go ahead and do now is build Ivysaur. So I have all the blocks now that we're going to be needing to build Ivysaur. So again, if you guys did not finish building Bulbasaur, make sure you guys rewind and get to the part where you guys got to. It does help to pause the video and, just make sure that you know where you are. It does help out a lot. I do that when I do tutorials as well, so don't worry about it. I do it too. Everyone does it. So what we're going to go ahead and need is black wool, cyan wool, light blue wool, white wool, red wool, lime wool, green wool, stone, and pink wool. We're going to start out again by using the black wool doing the outline, and I'm just going to randomly go over here. You guys can pick wherever you guys would like to go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the front of the face, by the way. So this is the front. It's going to be facing that way. If you guys want it to be facing the other way, make sure you just do it and reverse it. It's just basically just flip it on its other side. But then what we're going to do is place 3 blocks here, actually 4, like so. Then we're going to go up and do 3, 1, 1, down by 2, then 3, then another 3, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, and then like that, like a little sideways W. Pick it off right here again, go 1, 2, and then up by 2 more to make it 3 blocks high. 1, 2, and then we're going to go ahead and add 1 block here, 1 block here, over by 3. So make that 3 blocks long, I apologize. 1 block down, 2, 3, so 3 blocks over then. Then go diagonal down, go 1, 2, 3 down, add 1 block there. Go 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this. Kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but it will. Sorry, I'm on my Minecraft PC server, so you might see people talking. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back over here. Go 1, 2, like that. As you guys can see, this is gonna be his leg area. Then what we're gonna go ahead and do is go 1, 2, and then 1 diagonal. So that is the main body shape. It doesn't really look like a whole lot right now, but we're gonna go ahead and start up here. Right there, placing 1 block, going over by 3, going down by 1, going down by another 1, and placing like a T on this side here. Going 1, 2, 3, placing a block there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go see how this one's right there, go up and over. And again, guys, this one is very hard, so it's very understandable if you guys need to slow down or pause the video so that way you guys can catch up. Trust me, Ivysaur is a really hard one to build. When I started laying it out, I realized that it was very hard. So right from this part here, so let me just back up, so this one right here, we're going to go down by 1, over by 4, so it's a total of 4 blocks long like so. Down by 1 there, and 1 up here. We're then going to go 1, 2, 3, and then add 1 right there. We're then going to start right here, going 1, 2, 3, like a little triangle in the corner, going up by 1, over by 3, diagonal by 1, over by 2, bring it down to make like a little sideways S, and then place a block here. We're then going to go ahead and go place down 2 blocks, 1 block diagonal like so. Right here, we're going to make a U and connect it back up so it should look like that. And this is the outline of Ivysaur. So it doesn't make a lot of sense right now because it's not colored. We're going to then move on to the cyan wool. So if you guys do not have this, please pause the video here. And again, guys, the outline is very tough for Ivysaur, so just make sure that you guys have it. Just double check by rewatching the video and doing it again, just to double check that you guys have it correct, because even I had problems with it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is switch over to this block here, which is the cyan cyan wool. We're going to place it all along the bottom. Go place 1 here, 1 here. Skip this one, skip that one, and place 2 right there. We're then going to move over and place right there. Hold on, let me turn off the chat so that way it's not distracting you guys from what's going on. And then what we're going to do is take stone. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. We're going to come over here in this corner right here, place 1 right there, go down, diagonal, right there, like this, skip these 2, over, place 2 blocks. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is place cyan, cyan, diagonal from each other like so. What we're going to go ahead and do now is place black wool, black wool, black wool, and black wool to look like that. We're then going to take red wool, outline the eye, 2 for the white. There's this eye in. And then we're going to switch back to the cyan. We're going to place cyan here and here, so it should look like that. We're then going to go ahead and place cyan like this up until here. So that's his face. That's all the cyan that he needs on this side, and then the rest of this is all going to be filled in with cyan. So we're going to go like this to fill it in with cyan, leaving these 2 pieces right here for white wool. Then the rest of this can be filled in with cyan, but we're going to need 1 more block of white wool. At the very end of this, it goes right there. So we're going to place white wool here, break here, and this is going to be stone. So his body is all done. All we need to do now is take light blue wool and fill in the rest of this. So I made it pretty easy for you guys, so that way all you guys have to do now is go ahead and fill that in, and then once we get done with this, I'll back up so that way you guys can pause the video and see what we have so far, so that way you guys know. And there we go. So that's his face right there, and there's his legs, and there's his eye. So next we're going to do this part here, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this off for you. Just pause right there, so that way you guys have a good screenshot of what we have. Okay, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take the dark green, so just regular green, place 2 here, 2 there. We're going to go ahead and take stone, place 1 stone there, and 2 stone here. Take the green again, place 2 dark green, 2 dark green, 1 dark green, switch to lime, and place the lime like so. Place 2 lime here, 1 dark green there, 2 dark green here, 1 lime there, 1 lime, 2 lime, and then this is going to be 4 dark green, 2 stone, like so. We're going to take the red, and we're going to go down to here, so that half is red, and then this half is pink. And there we go. So I'm going to take this off again, so if you guys want to, pause the video here so you guys have another good screenshot of what we have. And there is Ivysaur all done and ready to go. So now we're going to move on to Venusaur next. So again, if you guys don't have this, pause the video here and rewind if you guys have to make sure that you guys have it correct. And then we'll move on to Venusaur. Okay guys, we are back, and we are going to move on to Venusaur now, the final one. And Ivysaur was pretty hard to build, way harder than Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur is pretty easy. But Venusaur is actually extremely hard, and you just gotta try to bear with me, and I'm gonna do my best to help you guys. You're gonna need a large area to build this, so make sure you just have a decent amount of area, okay? We're gonna start out by needing black wool, cyan wool, light blue wool, white wool, red wool, lime wool, green wool, yellow wool, and pink wool. Like always, we're going to start out by doing the outline, and again, don't be afraid to pause the video if you guys need to, or rewind the video to rewatch just to make sure that your numbers are correct, because this one is pretty difficult. Once we get done with the outlining, filling it in is extremely easy, so don't worry about that part. But let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be the front of it, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Gonna come down here, go 1, 2, and then make like a little lightning bolt. Go 1, 2, diagonal up and over by 1. Come down here, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's 7. We're gonna go ahead and then go up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Come down here, go 1, then 1, 2, 3, and 1. Go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then diagonal by 1. Come over here to this one, go 1, 2, diagonal by 1. Drop back down and go 1, 2, 1, 1. And then we're going to go up by 4 for this one here, over by 1, and make like an upside down cross. We're then going to make a little arrow kind of pointing inward. Then we're going to do another one right here. We're then going to go ahead and make a lightning bolt like this. So another kind of arrow, but then we're going to bring it down from this corner. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Come back up to the top right here. Go down by 1, so it's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right here and make an upside down T like so. Then we're gonna go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 right there. Then we're gonna go up and over by 3. Oh, never mind. This is just 3 blocks long. I apologize. So it should look like that. Then we're gonna come back over to this one here. Go up like this, over by 2. So it should be like a little L. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is go 1, 2, like so. Up by 1. Then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just 5 blocks long. Making 1 block here. Skipping 1, placing 1 block here. Going up and making like a plus. Again, another upside down cross. So just leave it like that for now. Then start over here again. Right by the face, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 3 up, and then 1 right here. So now we have the head, there's his leg, there's his back leg, and then this is the start of the flower on his back with the leaves. This is actually the leaf work all done. Now we're going to start to work on the flower. So we're going to move up here by this cross. We're going to go place 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Go down and place like an upside down semi-T. Come back up, go 1, 2, 3, 4, over and down by 2. Place 1, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go out by 1 here. Go up and over by 1 here. Skip 2, go there. Placing 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Down by 1 right there. Then what we're going to do is come over to this one here, go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, like that. So that is the start of it. We're almost done, guys. Just hang in there. So now we have this here, and we have this upside down cross right there. We're then going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to connect that up, placing 1 block there, so it's like a semi-half T. We're going to come right here, go 1, 2, over, go up by 1, then starting here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up by 1, and like that, so right there. And that is actually it. So now we have the outline of the black all done. We're going to start to work with the cyan wool. If you guys do not have this, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. And actually, let's put in his eye for you guys. It'll help if we start over by this piece right here. we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then up by 1, placing that there, diagonal, and then 2. So there's the start of his eye. And now all the black is done. We're going to start to work with the cyan wool by placing 1 block of cyan wool here, backing out so you guys can see where I'm going next, placing 2 here and 1 there, backing out so you guys can see where I'm going next, and there we go, placing 1 there, moving here, placing 1 there, moving here, placing 2, then 1, skipping down by 1, and like that, just like a little square, or I'm a triangle. We're going to come down here, fill this entire thing on the bottom level with the cyan stained clay. Move over here, go 3 blocks, and then on the 4th block, then fill it all in, so leaving 3 blocks blank right there. We're going to come over here, go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go 1, 2, like so. Taking our red wool, placing 1 right there. Taking our white wool and going like this. Bringing the cyan wool up to his eye, placing another cyan wool right there. Then what we're going to do is take our white wool, place 2 white wool here and 1 white wool here, and we can go ahead and safely fill this all in with cyan stained clay. Cyan wool. Just keep going all in here, and break here and here, and place that with white wool. So that's what we should have with the cyan wool, and the white wool work is now all done. We're going to switch over to the, let's do red because there's not that much on this part right here. Place another little bit of red right there, and then fill the rest of this in with light blue wool. We are. Okay, so now that his head and the back of his legs are all done, we can start to work on the leaf work. We're going to start using lime wool, placing a lime wool here and here, placing 2 there and 1 green wool, placing 1 lime, 3 green, 2 green, and then 4 green, 1 green there, lime, placing the lime here, lime there, 3 lime, green, green. And I'm going to back out so you guys can pause the video here, take a little screenshot if you guys need to, just to take a quick look at what we have. Don't be afraid to rewind the video if you guys have to. Okay, we're going to take our red wool, we're going to fill this all in with red wool right here, then take 3, then 2, and then we're going to switch over to yellow, placing 2 yellow, 1 yellow in the corner, and then pink wool. And then that leaf is done. We're going to move up to the one above by placing red wool here, 2 yellow next to that, 2 red, and then above the red 2 yellow, and then we're going to place pink in between that. So now that flower petal is done. We're going to then move on to the center petal, which is all yellow right here. Then we're going to drop down, placing 2 red, then 3, then 2, 2, and then all the way across with the red. Starting in this corner, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1 up like that. We're then going to go ahead and take our yellow, placing 2 yellow right here, and then filling in the rest of this with pink wool. So now we're on to the last petal. We're going to go ahead and go 2 red, 2 more red, and then diagonal by red. And then we're going to take pink here, and then yellow, and yellow, yellow. So that's what it should look like. So I'm going to just sit there for a second. Okay guys, this is going to be the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it as much as I enjoyed making this for you guys. It would really help me out a lot if you guys would leave a comment in the comment section saying how much you guys liked it, what other Pokemon or other PixelArt you guys would like me to do. Also remember that there are more Pokemon down in the comment section, and right now on the screen I have some more videos for you guys if they are out, but if they are, you guys should see it. You guys can click on it if you guys are on PC, or on your phone, click on the video to go to the next one. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys leave a comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also check out our Minecraft PC server. The server IP is down in the description. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. It really does help us out a lot. And bye, guys.